Capcom 3, where the finest heroes assemble. Get ready for the fight of your life. Who will come out on top?
Who will come out on top, indeed. What's up, guys? This is jmoonies, playing a bit of Heroes and Heralds. Once again, playing on the side of heralds because good is dumb, but also because their colors are better. Excuse the voice at the moment because I've actually been sick for the past week, and I've been mainly playing Heroes and Heralds just because I haven't really been feeling up to any serious competition. Don't worry, I'll be back on the lobby train in the coming weeks. But I wanted to talk about my experiences on Heroes and Heralds mode, and nice, perfect. And pretty much the adjustments I've had to make for this game mode. As you guys seen from my last video, I've been having a lot of trouble battling cheapness, and at first I thought you had to battle cheapness with cheapness. I thought I would have to use the Fin Fang Foom cards and the Sabertooth with the double Luke Cage cards, but I kind of come to realize that the key to this game is really use the deck to expand on your pre-existing playstyle, in which, in my case, I found to be a lot of surprise hypers and a lot of DHCs. So now the deck that I roll with is primarily Mephisto as the primary card, followed by 2 Kingpins, pretty much giving me a maximum level hyper combo damage boost, which has worked out pretty well for me. For the most part, I've kind of come to realize that I play more or less the same as I usually do on normal ranked matches, but now I actually start off with more gauge and have more gauge. So if I manage to catch someone on the first hit with Hulk, I can pretty much go through the motions of doing a triple DHC and take out their first guy right off the bat, as you can see here. Nice thing I've learned is that Nova's Gravimetric Blaster actually causes a unrecoverable knockback. I forgot what that term's called. Leave that in the comments so I know later. But yeah, after the last hit, the opponent will get knocked back and not be able to recover, and I can catch him with the Shinku Hadouken, which, as you've seen against Nemesis, worked out quite nicely. On the topic of finishing the fight and pretty much taking out the opposition in one combo, I've definitely learned the value of chip damage and how great Hulk has been for that. A lot of times, especially in the last video, I was having huge problems against Sabertooth card-using players. Sabertooth and Draken, actually, since they both have the health regeneration, but it's especially difficult to kill them unless you kill them in one straight combo. So usually if I can't finish him with a triple DHC, then I end up more or less having to chip out the rest. Of course, if they tag out, that's a whole nother problem, and I'm not sure snapbacks are entirely gauge efficient, even with regenerating buildup.
Who will come out on top? It's do or die. Fight! Air combo! Take him! Level 3! Electric blaster! Rear!
But as you can see there, I just let I let Chris go there, and he subbed in Captain America instead. And this is where it gets kind of tricky for me, because they're both regenerating at this point. A thing I've noticed as of late is that people playing Heroes and Heralds, especially at the 8th and 9th Lord rank, they're a lot better than they should be, and this idea occurred to me when the mode first came out, but I think a lot of players are kind of staggering themselves. Players who should be in like the 5th or 4th Lord rank are pretty much holding themselves back so they can win almost all the time in this mode. That said, I am incredibly shocked not to see more rage quitters. I know a lot of you guys have been asking when episode 3 of that's coming out. And unfortunately, the straight answer to that is it'll come out when I finally find the 3rd rage quit hunter for the next episode. Thankfully, I found one this week. Yeah, it's just a matter of time at this point. But because you either run into really good players or really bad players in Heroes and Heralds, regardless of rank, I've actually been using it as kind of a training mode. I've started trying to experiment with Hulk using the Gamma Wave OTG, calling in the Ryu assist to pick it up, and then going either into a launcher or hyper combo again. But having a lot of trouble with the Sonic Boom motion, I'm gonna have to be honest about that. I don't know if it's because of pad playing, I don't know. I think Marvel in a way has weakened me from the fundamentals, because I used to play Guilty Gear, and that quarter circle back forward motion is key for like every super. Regardless of grasping the concept of this Heroes and Heralds thing, I'm still running into quite a few people who crush me all the same. I'm not and I guess it's something to figure out. As you can see there, the Akuma player pretty much plowed through all my guys, even Hulk in like a normal combo, which was incredibly shocking. The other thing I've been running into with Heroes and Heralds is that I'm finding very specific characters I'm having trouble against. The Mayor of Earth, for instance. He used to, I don't know, I used to not have that much of a problem with him on normal ranked, but I think, well, everyone who uses the Mayor uses the health regeneration card, so that's obviously one of the factors, but that freaking pipe is like a 270-degree, like, hitting angle, which is insane because a lot of times I think I cross him up and he just hits me with the pipe from behind. The other problem, the other character I'm having especially tough times with is Frank West, because even though a lot of people seem to think he has to level up to be good, he's already a really solid character. Very good cross-up potential, very good hitting arcs. He's very fast. And I find myself incredibly nervous when facing him, because usually when I run into a lot of the common ones, Dante, Wesker, etc., I usually know which of my characters to tag in to fight him more effectively. But I feel like with Frank, I have equal difficulty with all my characters, so it's been a pretty tough deal, especially on Heroes and Heralds. I'm pretty curious to see how it'll go, how things will go when I start playing just normal ranked matches again. I wonder if a lot of people in general will just not be playing ranked as much because they're trying to get the Herald colors. But on that note, in case none of you knew, you get the Herald colors by winning, if your faction wins for a particular week. I actually got my Hulk silver colors. I think you get about 4 or 5 of them upon victory. Thankfully for me, Heralds won the first week, even though they were outnumbered by about 2 to 1. This week's being a little difficult as I checked today and realized that it's at a 50-50% standing right now. So I'm a little nervous that we're not going to win this one, but I don't know. I think in general, Herald players tend to be a little better. If anyone's ever played World of Warcraft, it's kind of like the Horde versus the Alliance, but Heroes are catching on and they're still super cheap. If any of the rest of you have unlocked Herald colors, let me know in the comments what colors you got, or what character colors you got, because I'm actually pretty curious if it's the same for everyone. In particular, I'm actually looking forward to an X23 Herald color, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to get that. And pretty awesome DHC exchange going on right there. Truth be told, in trying to win Heroes and Heralds, the best thing you can do is recognize that if you're actually losing more than you're winning, you should just choose the side and not play. Otherwise, you're just really messing up your team. And in the end, once the points are tallied, if the good guys on your side actually win the day, then you'll reap the benefits. So, little pro tip there for anyone, especially if you're playing Heralds. There we go, level 3 finish. Anytime you get taken down by level 3 when you don't need to be, always a good time. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let me know how Heroes and Heralds is going for you guys, if you're still playing it, or what kind of Herald colors you're trying to get. Anyways, if I don't make another one of these before the end of the year, Happy New Year, and hope to see you guys in 2012.